Hello everyone and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we are taking a look at SODO AI-01 complete set for Kamen Rider 01. This is the first set of SODO figures for 01. And as you can see on the back here, it is comprised of 4 figures. You have the base form for 01, Rising Hopper, Flying Falcon, Biting Shark, and then just Vulcan. And how this would normally work, you would have the base body here, and then you would swap out the different armors. So you'd have the base body plus the armor for Rising Hopper, armor for Flying Falcon, armor for Biting Shark, and then you'd have 2 boxes for Vulcan. But what they have gone ahead and done, and first of all, we got to take a look at that group shot on top. That's awesome. When you get the complete set, they actually hook you up with the 3 bodies you need. Apparently this year Bandai has heard our complaints and they are dedicated to giving us the right amount of bodies in a complete set so that you don't have to track down extras. That was the big problem with Geo. It's a problem that I have not been able to surmount. I've kind of given up on it. I'm going to build the ones I can and kind of give up on the rest. But when you would buy a set in Geo, you would just get one unique of each number. So you'd get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that would be your complete set. Now what they're realizing is actually a complete set would be able to display all 4 at the same time, much like this beautiful box set here, or picture here on the top of the box. So they're remedying that problem. They're giving us 3 bodies, so all 4 of these, boom, right out the complete set. You can have all 4 figures displayed at the same time. You don't have to pick and choose, and that makes me very happy. It's something that I'm very, very, very excited about, and I'm going to try and keep up with 01 this year. I really am. I feel like since I don't have to track anything, I mean, I was getting in the groove of Geo Mini-Pla, and then I got to the 4th set, which is nothing but armors. It's just like 4 or 5 of those like new shoulder pad head combos for Geo, and I had no bodies to put them on, and it was just a real bummer. It made me completely lose all my enthusiasm for the line. So I've kind of just given up on them, and I'm really just going to start off with 01 and try to keep up with it. There's another set coming out later this month, so I want to get this one done so we can be ahead of the curve. So I'm going to go ahead, get these guys out of the box. Actually, I guess I should show you real quick the individual boxes in case you would like to see that. So here is the box for the body. Then we have armor for Rising Hopper. We have armor for Flying Falcon. Armor for Biting Shark. And then we have the 2 boxes that make up Vulcan. So without further ado, let's go ahead, let's get these guys out of their boxes, built up, and then we will take a closer look. So here they are, fully assembled and stickered, and I have to say, these are really nice. They've made a couple of improvements that I actually really like. We'll start with 01, obviously. The first thing I will show off is the new bases. You can see that they have little clips in the back and then little recesses here in the front. And that's how the thing kind of honeycomb together, which is actually really neat. I'll take Biting Shark off of his as well so I can... It's hard to do when you have figures connected to them, I will say that. But I wanted to at least show off how this works. So you just go ahead and you clip these on like this. And then there you go. They will stay pretty well connected. I mean, they're not super fragile or anything like that, so I think that's pretty cool. And then obviously you can just keep doing them. They're little hexagons, so they just keep going around, but very, very cool. I like that. I also like how you can see there are some spots down here. There's these little peg holes you can put extra fists into. So you can see down here, these extra hands that came with the figures can peg in there. And if you'll notice, as I take this one off, hopefully I can take this one off, the peg size of the different hands is not the same. You can see that's noticeably smaller. And that is so you can't put like a right hand and a left arm. So that's kind of a neat function. But because of that, you can only put the hands in the correct peg holes because These peg holes are smaller than these peg holes, so got to make sure you line them up and put them on the right side. But so you have some extra hand spots down there. You have some connectors on the side here for other pieces. You can connect shoulders to here. Obviously, here's the base. You have a ball joint here. That's pretty much all the same. But I like the inclusion of the extra hand spots. And then you can also, there's a little peg here if you want to peg into, if you don't want to use the stand and you want to just peg this into the bottom of his foot, you can do that. And he can just stand there like that. So I really like these new bases. I think they're pretty excellently done. And of course they all have stickers for the name. That one says Biting Shark. This one says Rising Hopper. So all very cool there. But let's go ahead. Let's take a closer look at 01 himself. Really looks nice. Not a ton of stickers on this guy, which I really appreciate. So I would say he's probably got the fewest stickers out of everyone in this set. And that's because how these work now, you get the base body, and the base body is very thin in the thigh area and only has kind of the back of the calf and then the feet. So depending on what armor you get, like the shin pegs in, both halves of the thighs will peg in around that piece. So you can see that this splits down the middle, and like this will peg in here, and then this one pegs in the back. You get a chest piece that pegs in, you get a back piece that pegs in, you get different shoulder pads, and then of course the head. So the body without anything on it is very sparse. But the nice thing is when you get the body, there are 2 stickers. You can see these gray stickers around his neck. Those 2, there are 4 belt stickers because there's kind of like 4 quadrants, like 2 here on this side of the peg hole. And then if you take the driver off, you can see that there are 2 stickers on each side here. So that's really it for the base body. Well, he comes with the driver too, and this silver and red piece of the driver comes with the body because depending on which armor you get a different sticker to put in the center of the driver because it's specific to whatever progress key he would have inserted. So you're never going to have different progress keys because they're too tiny, but the centerpiece of the driver will display a different animal head. So that's really cool. But yeah, so for stickers for this guy, now this is 2 boxes, mind you. You have 2 stickers on the driver. You have this little black and red sticker here in between his pecs. You have this little red and black sticker on top of his head. You have this sticker here around his ankle, and then the sticker here on his shoes. Looks like he's got Nikes on. But that's it. The attached caliber did not come with him. I just have him holding it. I think it came with Flying Falcon. But that's even just got 1 sticker on each side. So, I mean, minimal stickers. It's really nice. All of this fluorescent yellow is just molded in that color or painted. I think they're molded in the yellow and then the black is painted on where it needs to be. I think that makes more sense. It would be much easier to paint black on yellow than to mold everything in black and paint the yellow on top of that. So I think what they did is they molded all these pieces in yellow and then painted the black on top where it needs to be. But it looks great. It really does. Like I said, very minimal stickers, very nice paint applications, like the eyes, all of that is paint. The silver here on his arms is all paint. This is the back of the calf muscles is sticker. But yeah, overall, I mean, it's nice. As I said, you get more stickers as you go down the line, but 01 himself is really not that many stickers, which if you guys know me at all and my history with SODO, I'm a big fan of not that many stickers. Articulation, pretty much what you would expect. Head's kind of on a ball joint. Not so much to the front and back, but definitely side to side. Shoulders, pretty standard. Biceps swivel, 180 degrees in the arm because he can go all the way back if he needs to. You swivel at the wrist because you can pull the hands out if you want to switch them out. As I showed you earlier, there's some different hands. This one has a waist swivel, and I was trying to do... maybe it was on Vulcan. I was trying to do a waist swivel, and I could not get him to waist swivel, and I don't know if it's just mine or we'll get back to him in a second. But yeah, 01 does have a waist swivel, ball joint in the hip, thigh swivel, a little more than 90 degrees in the knee there, and then you got a ball joint in the ankles. So He's got pretty much everything you would need. The shoulder pads are a little loose. You saw the one fall off there, but you can pop it back on very easily. But yeah, he really looks great. Beautiful articulation, and like I said, not that many stickers, which I am a big fan of. So we'll put him off to the side for a moment. We will bring in Biting Shark. Looks great, really looks great. You can see he comes with the open version of the attached caliber, which you can see they lengthened the blade, which I really appreciate because I think these things look better with much longer blades. He's got some really nice kind of a aqua blue, maybe a blue-green color here for the shark parts. He's got these fins on the arm, which I'm kind of surprised these are yellow instead of the same blue, but I don't remember what it was like on the show. It's been a minute since I've seen it. Now he's got, again, these calf pieces here in yellow are stickers. These back of his thighs are stickers. Again, he's got the Nike stickers. He's got these really tiny little stickers here underneath the fins, which were a little difficult to get in there, but it works. He's got the same belt, shoulder pieces, because that's the same for the base body. And then he's got these stickers for like the rising hopper head that slides to the side so the shark head can fit in between, which I still think is a weird, almost creepy component to how Zero One's powers work. His one set of eyes just slide to the back and then he gets new eyes. I think that's weird. But that sticker fits on there really nice. It slides right in there. It looks good. And this little bit of yellow in the front is actually paint. But the eyes here, all of this is all paint. The chest piece, the shoulder pads are all painted. Basically all of the bluish green color is paint. And then if you take a look at the driver, if I can get in real close, like I said, this is a sticker here, but you can kind of see the shark head inside there because that's specific to this armor. So really nice. Again, all same articulation as Rising Hopper. And I appreciate the fact that they gave us enough bodies that we can do all of these right from the start. You don't have to worry about changing these out. Because honestly, it would be a pain in the butt, especially the way the thighs click on. Because there is like two halves of the thigh, one on the front, one on the back, and then they kind of clip on, and then they sandwich together. So trying to take those off and on for all the different armors would really be a pain in the butt. The shins wouldn't be too bad, and the chest and the shoulders probably wouldn't be too bad, but we don't have to worry about it because they gave us enough bodies that I can just leave them displayed like this all the time. And that's really how it should be, honestly. I just think that's such a better system instead of having to have a pile of armor somewhere and trying to figure out how to connect them on and off. Here is Flying Falcon, even though we probably won't see this form too often anymore in the show since the key has been stolen. But again, same with him. All of the pink is paint. None of that pink is stickers. It's all paint. So very, very nice. He has got, again, the shoes are a sticker. Right down here on the ankle is a sticker. Back of the calves, back of the thighs, belt, and then a little bit on the head. And again, these yellow pieces on the side of the head are stickers. But still looks great. Like it's really not that bad because when you open up one of these, each one of these is going to be the base body plus the armor set. And the base body is very minimal stickers. It's just those two shoulder stickers and the belt, and then the one piece for the driver. So what is that, 7? And then when you open up the armor set, that's where you get the bulk of the stickers. You have the driver sticker, 2 feet, 2 ankles, 2 calves, 2 thighs, and the head. This one, the head was a little difficult to get on. It was one big piece to get the stick on. Surprisingly, these Rising Hopper side stickers for both Shark and Falcon were pretty easy to put on. And they stayed pretty well. But yeah, this guy looks great. He really does. I like him a lot. I think he looks absolutely fantastic. Very excited about this guy. And I'm very excited I can just leave him in this form all the time. I'm loving this complete set thing. I'm glad that they heard our complaints and they've pledged to do right by us this year. It makes it so much easier to collect and build these because you don't have to worry about tracking down additional pieces. You buy a box, it's got 8 boxes in it. You build your 4 characters and you're good. You're good to go. Here is Vulcan. Vulcan looks fantastic. I absolutely love him. He's got stickers here on the side of his face, which look good, the red and blue. The face looks great. He's got all the same articulation as anybody else. The head connection for him is really tight, but that might just be mine. This is paint. These stickers on the sides here, but then this is the red outline here is paint. The red on the shoulder up here is paint. This on the forearm is paint. Shoulder or the knee pads down here are paint. This was a sticker, and it was kind of challenging because you kind of had to like stick it on and then get just the red piece to fold in and then stick up on the side. So it's kind of like a 90-degree angle on the sticker there. But this one here on the arm was by far the most challenging because you kind of had to like put it down and then fold it and then get it to wrap down and fit perfectly. So that one was a bit of a pain. But you can see here he's got the shot riser, which is one big sticker. He's got the like connector you can put on here. You can also take that off, and then they have a shot riser connected to the belt piece that you can peg into his belt. So if you don't want him to actually be holding the shot riser, you can unpeg this here and just peg this in so it just looks like he has it on as a driver. And then if you want, you can just store it over here. Oh, maybe it's this side. Yeah, there you go. You can just store it on the base along with his extra hands. So he looks great. I really love the look of this guy. He really wasn't too bad, like I said. I mean, I think it comes in 2 boxes. The blue is 1 box. The white is 1 box. I think the white box literally just had the 4 stickers for his belt. That was it. And then the rest of him, the head stickers were a little difficult. The sides of the chest was not hard at all. And then, like I said, this arm one was probably the most challenging. But then after you got that, I mean, you're good to go. I mean, really not too bad. This was kind of a tight connection, but yeah, all the same articulation points. He looks good. So I really love all 4 of these. And like I said, I'm really going to try and keep up with it this year if they're really going to keep up with their promise of, you know, you just buy your complete box, you get enough bodies, you build the thing, you enjoy it. No crazy goose chases, you know, wild goose chase, whatever you want to call it. It's like lost the phrase over in my brain for a second. But no crazy, you know, hunting down extra bodies to build these things. Just build, enjoy, and they look great, and really keep up the quality of the paint applications because they're really giving us a decent amount of paint on these things, which I really do appreciate. More paint, less stickers. I think that's the name of the game for me, which is kind of why I usually gravitate towards SODO, but they just don't do as much in SODO. So, but yeah, I can't recommend this set enough. I think get yourself a complete box of AI01, and all 4 of these are fantastic. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks so much for watching.